Welcome back to Good Morning Connecticut, and today wraps up Teacher Appreciation Week. Goes without saying, we should honor them year-round, but this week really shining a bit of a spotlight.
They are special to us,
Absolutely.
aren't they? News 8's Brian Spyros went back to his high school to meet up with the teacher who inspired him some 15 years ago. He joins us with a little Flashback Friday.
Yeah, Flashback Friday. I have to admit, it felt a little weird going back to my high school, but as you had mentioned, it has been some 15 years. A long time ago, but it was certainly nice to see so many familiar faces. Now, I graduated from Bristol Central High School back in 2001, and I was lucky enough to have several teachers who made quite the impact on me as a teenager. But there was one in particular. That woman right there, Mrs. Gail Dickow. She was my former English teacher. During my time at Central, I had her for creative writing and journalism, classes that taught me the power of words and storytelling, but also helped put me on the path to where I am today. And what's more impressive, she's been a teacher since 1968. If you do the math, that's nearly 50 years. I asked her if she has any plans to retire, and it turns out, not yet.
I'm not just here for the students. I really am here for them, but I'm also here for myself. As much as I think I might be teaching them, I'm learning a whole lot more from them. It keeps me young, it keeps me current, it keeps me in the loop. I never am at a loss for words. I know what's going on in the world because it's important to my students and it's important to me. Yes.
Great way of looking at it. In addition to her time in the classroom, Mrs. Dickow started a creative arts magazine back in the late 1980s called Signatures. She self-funded it in the very beginning as well. It showcases the best in writing and art from students at the school. It still comes out every spring. And during her time at the school, she's also made some 18 trips to Europe with dozens of students. I got to go with her on one of those trips to Italy. She's one of the many teachers who defines the word dedication. I'll have much more with her, including some old school pics of me coming up tonight at 5. Laura, guys, we'll send it back over to you.
All right, Brian,
look forward to those
thank
pictures.
you.
Huh?
I know, some old pictures. And you know what? In celebration of this week, I also went back to my old stomping grounds as well, Hamden Middle School, to visit a teacher who I feel laid the groundwork for my future. You can head to our website, WTNH.com, to meet Mr. Brown. He was my theater coach. He was also my public speaking, you know, everything with broadcasting. I feel like he just really shaped the whole thing. Got me excited about.
Must be proud of you, huh?
You know what? I've thought about him so much during my career. It was so nice to have an excuse to go back and say thanks.
She was anchoring newscasts in middle school.
Oh, is that why we know?
Yeah.
It really pays
there might
off,
be a picture of that in the story.
All right.